What's up?
Okay, so I'm here with Michael, and he doesn't know anything about what I'm about ready to say. You guys know that I like to find creative ways to cut my hair, and especially when I put the hat on, and I call them clown hairs when they start sticking out. I need to do something about this mop. So I'm thinking of something like ingenious to do. You know, I've cut my hair with the lawnmower before. I've rubbed my facial hair off in the bathroom mirror. I'm thinking of like sticking my head in the microwave to like get it cut. Sheila actually said something like to start a fire in the fireplace and like burn my hair off. Give me an idea. A video effect that I can do that would be like really awesome, epic for getting my hair cut.
You should like make your hair blow up, like just blow up your hair, like have like a nuclear explosion, just like blow up your hair.
If it was here at work, I could put my head like in the fan of a car.
Yeah, okay.
So I guess I changed my mind, and I'll just get a haircut like this weekend, because I got home, and on the same topic, you guys are probably wondering, Troy, you haven't done a lot with the vlog in the last 2 days. What have you been doing? This is what I've been doing. Putting away Christmas tree lights and stuff. The stuff that, you know, for the other holiday that, you know, whatever. So yeah, real interesting stuff. So I haven't done a whole lot except that and other stuff that I've had to do around the house. It's not Halloween related and extremely boring to vlog about. Okay, so last night I was extremely excited that Screamin' Scott gave me the link for the Kickstart thing. Unfortunately, I went to go into it and take a better look and sign up and whatnot. And the sad thing about it is that as far as Kickstart goes, they only have categories for art, fashion, film and video, food, games, music, photography, publishing, and technology, and theater. So they don't really have anything for starting a business, haunted house, anything like that. They don't do anything with businesses. And one of the perks that I was going to put on there was going to be, you know, if especially if you're a business or an investor, if you were to donate $1,000 or $5,000, somewhere around there, that I would, you know, kick something back to you as part of the profits. They also don't allow any monetary rewards, if you will, for the people that donate. So here's a question to you guys. Do you know any website like this one, like the Kickstart program, that does accept that kind of thing? Let me know. Post it in the comments. I'd really, really, really like to know, because I think that this could work. I want to continue doing my stuff around the house and getting other stuff done. Not stuff, stuff. So enjoy the continued conversation between Scott, Keith, and I. And of course, I didn't put it in the video yesterday who I was talking to and everything, because hopefully you guys saw the day before, and I was running out of time last night. I was actually late for work this morning. Yeah. With that said, here we go. More conversation with professional haunter Scott, who is Haunt Guy, who owns Hysteria City in Springfield, Oregon. So, here you go.
And Castor, man, I'll tell you, they're the toughest thing for me to deal with.
Right, well, in your video that you just... What's that?
I said if I had to deal with Cast all the time, I probably wouldn't be doing this.
Well, I mean, it's so difficult, and I mean, seeing what the Bloodshed Brothers went through with, you know, the volunteers that they had, and then with what you just got through saying in your video about, you know, once you go pro, everybody expects to get paid. You know, and you know, a lot of people don't look at it as the aspect of, you know, yes, now you've got this one actor that you're paying, you know, obviously probably minimum wage, but you take and add, you know, tenfold to that, and, you know, each hour you're spending a lot of money on just the people to scare.
Oh, I did math.
Oh, yeah, well, just to give you, my cast bill last year was $15,000 some odd dollars, and the year before was over $20,000. I managed to get it down a little bit, but I'm really trying to get it down to about $10,000.
Wow.
Right?
Right.
It doesn't seem like big numbers, but, you know, in the scheme of this, it's really not, you know, if you can get it right. You know, and I'm still working on trying to get it right out here. Man, we pulled some bigger numbers out of Vegas, but we're working against a corn maze out here that's been here for 20 some odd years, you know.
Now, instead of, and this is kind of going away from the individual haunts, but up here in Washington, we've got like, and unfortunately the name escapes me right now, but we have like a pass that like several different haunts are a part of, and then what happens is you go to the different haunts with this pass, and you get to go like to the beginning of the line, and then you get like a couple dollars off your ticket also, so that the haunts here are kind of working together versus trying to take everybody for their own. Do they have anything like that?
That's a great way to go if you're, you know, a co-op haunt, right? People have their own individual haunts around town or whatever, and you're doing like discounts to each haunt if you go in the co-op group, right?
Right.
Yeah, I've done that. Absolutely works great. In fact, I try to do that. We don't have too many other competing haunted houses per se out here. Yeah, that's good. If you can have other haunts and you can give them your coupons and they can give out your coupons and you can all be happy, good neighbors, that's freaking awesome. But for some reason, it seems like it always turns into a big competition rivalry thing, and I don't know.
I mean, I would think, you know, from not having done this before, I would think that competition would be a semi-good thing because everybody's trying to outdo each other, so it's that much better for the patrons or victims or whoever are going through it. But the business aspect...
I'm with you on that. It's absolutely a great thing. It's a great thing to have a little bit of competition. It builds character, and it gives you a little bit of more hair on your back, if you will, doing this stuff, right? It sounds like you have a pretty good open market. It sounds like you have a lot of great ideas, right? Just make sure that you're starting now on whatever you're doing as far as making it, you have a presentable package. That's all I can say is that. So, website, it's all the pictures, all that good stuff. Presentable package, that you have a good plan on how many square feet, how much money you want to spend for your first year, how much you can kind of gravel together, you know. And, you know, if you can work up any credit, because that's always a bonus, especially when you get ready to open and there's so many things that you're going to need right before you open. It's like, not too hard to put it on a credit card knowing you can pay that off. Let's see, your marketing, that's a big one that you're going to spend a ton of money on, and so you need to start thinking about that as well. Once you get that plan together, make sure that you contact the local radio stations on what you're doing. Tell them you're planning a new haunt, you're looking for a radio sponsor.
So what's the easiest way and what's the approach to try and get sponsors?
Well, you have a sponsorship package, and basically it says, okay, the Hellmouth Haunted House sponsorship package, and they start at $5,000 or $10,000, whatever you want. Each one of those levels, you make like, okay, we're going to have the Boiler Room sponsorship package. We're going to have Dracula's Lair sponsorship package, and you make several different clever sounding sponsorship packages. Each one of those is at a different level, starting at whatever you want. I call my lowest level for sponsorship is in-kind mom-and-pop trade sponsorship.
Okay.
That means a mom-and-pop store or something like that is going to give you whatever in order for you to give them tickets or a place to put their advertisement up in the building or both. Right? So you're offering people tickets and advertisement. I offer people tickets, VIP tickets, advertisement, tie-ins with my radio ads, tie-ins to my print ads, tie-ins to any TV stuff that we do, all that kind of stuff. And then I offer them vendor space at the event, right? I offer them private party nights if the sponsorship's big enough. We give them T-shirts. We give them banquets, right? I've got a party area, so we'll bring people in. They're sponsoring me, yeah, you got a banquet tonight, party night, so they'll bring in their whole group and, you know. So you're paying really pennies on the dollar for product, money, whatever.
Do you by chance foresee a first-year haunt getting a sponsor like Lowe's or Home Depot? I mean, how feasible is that really?
Well, that's fishing big, but, you know, I'm one for fishing big, so you know, I've tried to go for those guys, right? They're talking about big corporations. They want to see, here's what you're talking to sponsorship for big corporations. What are they going to ask you? The number one thing, how much are you spending on your advertisement budget?
Okay.
And then can I see it? So to them, the biggest thing they want to see is their name all over every place. So what you want to do is, you know, show them, yeah, we're putting $50,000 to $100,000 of sponsorship, or I mean advertisement budget on this right now. Bam, right?
Right.
That's a number that's going to pique their interest.
Okay.
Right. That's what they're interested. How they're going to get their name through your event, and that's all about how much you're spending on your advertisement. Because then they can tag on to all that. So that's really the key to getting any sponsorship, is finding a way to tie them in with your event somehow. If they have a connection as far as what they sell, or, you know, their brand logo or something that kind of ties in with the whole Halloween spirit, it's going to be easier, you know, to get them in. So I would tell you, Troy, is that I'll give you the information that I have learned myself personally, right? Other people might disagree with me or agree with me, I don't know, but I'm just saying as it is for me every year, and I know what I have to go through, so.
Well, I mean, like anything in this business, whether you're a home haunter or professional, it's all about getting information. Obviously, it's a lot easier to get stuff from home haunters than it is to get somebody that's trying to make a living doing this, so honestly, I really appreciate this. I'm not asking how much you net, but my feeling on it is like the first year, 2, 3, I'm not expecting on making anything except hopefully a name for myself. But what can one expect from a good, decent professional haunt to make?
Yeah, I mean, you can make a profit first year if you follow the plan. There's no doubt about it. Right? But you have to stick with it as far as you're going to, you know, take care of the business. You have to do a lot of the stuff yourself, right? That's hard for a lot of people.
Right. I mean, that's one thing that I'm glad that I do is, I mean, I've got a little bit of legal knowledge. I've got a little bit... I'm a Heinz 57... Wait, no, not Heinz 57. I'm a jack of all trades, but like a master of only one or two.
Yeah, you're like me. That's exactly what I do. I do everything. You can watch my video. I play drums. I DJ. I haunt. I do artwork. Whatever. Right? It's what I do. We're artists.
Right.
But and the one thing I can say is, if you go pro, dude, you're no longer a haunter. You have to understand that. You are no longer a haunter. What you are is a production company. Right? It turns from haunted house to a basic production company, because of all the facts that you have to deal with as far as legalities and all that type of stuff. But exactly like what a production company is going to have to do. Same with your audios, same with your lighting, same with rigging. It all has to do the same thing that a production company does, right?
Right.
Everything. The only thing different than the production company is that you do everything. You're doing video, lighting, staging, propping, costuming, marketing, I mean everything, and it's like even more than a production company, but that's what I consider what I do. I'm a production company more than anything.
Alright, ladies and ghouls, I hope you enjoyed that. It's time for COC right now, but look at this. 300 days until Halloween. So that means I gotta reset the clock, because, you know, that other digit is written in there. And, oh my gosh, look who's here! It's Popcorn! Oh, and Lori Lee. Hi.
Oh, okay.
Starting off from the top, I'm going to try and do this as quickly as possible. Steve's Haunted Yard. Yeah, I've seen several haunters use it to raise funds for the haunt. How do they do that? Or is there, like I asked before, is there another one out there that does the same thing that we can use to start a business like a haunted house? Let me know if anybody knows of it. And tomorrow, that's going to be my my secretary's job. John 911, I see a guitar behind you. Can you play? No. Let's hear something, please. No.
Oh, wait. There you go.
Yep, there you go. I've had several guitars, and I just haven't had the time to sit down and learn how to play the dang things. Joy's a gal. So when does Keith move in? Probably Monday-ish, early next week. Drop Dead, me and you are both virgins to the pro haunt. Your phone meeting is awesome. Thank you for sharing it.
has me looking at different things that I did not think about, and thank you again. Can't wait until tomorrow's vlog. And it looks like we're going to be going into part 4, but part 4 will definitely be the end of it. Yeah, I mean, there's just so much stuff, and it was so awesome for Scott to sit down and, you know...
Juicy.
And juicy.
Meaty.
Meaty. Hot and spicy, thick and juicy, sweet and
Well, he's
meaty.
really smart.
He's very smart, and he's been doing it for 10 years. He's freaking awesome. Calgary. Can't wait to hear the rest of the call. Pro hunts are definitely taking off, and it's awesome to watch the whole process and really see the process, not just someone saying, "Here's what you need to do. Now do it." Very true. And this is, you know, the Zach and Jeremy went and, you know, they did the pro thing, but this is like starting from foundation and like building up. So it's really exciting. It scares the crap out of me, but it's really exciting nonetheless.
God, it would be so cool if the 3 of us, or 4 with you, well, 5 with Keith, or whatever.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, okay, I'll just say 3 for some simplistic reasons, simplicity, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
If the 3 of us could get together and do one
Mega haunt, the Bloodshed Brothers and Halloween Hellmouth.
There you go.
Mega haunt. That'd be so freaking awesome. Continuing with Calgary. Scott seems to be a great resource to help you on this project. He really, really is. And we're going to be meeting him when we go to West Coast in June. I never thought of the Kickstarter site, but I'm glad it was mentioned again as we are trying to start a Western Canada Haunters Convention, and that could really be the way to go. Thanks again, Troy. And thanks to Screamin' Scott for the mention, although, like I've already said a couple times, we have to find a different site that does the same thing that will allow startup businesses or whatnot to do this. Haunt Guy, Scott, speaking of the Haunter. Nice to see people find the boring stuff interesting. It is kind of boring, but it's the business of haunt and all part of it. It's not boring. I'm just thinking that some people it might be like, but you know, to me, I freaking love it, and apparently a lot of other people do too. So I really appreciate your time, Scott. That was so cool. Hey guys, I've got a lot of haunt stuff that needs to go to a good home. Too much stuff here. Let me know if you need wall panels. So if you guys need wall panels, contact Haunt Guy. You can just click on his name in the comments from yesterday's vid. Yard Hunter 5. Haunters vlogs are definitely my favorite reality shows to watch, aren't they? Because, I mean, yeah, we still edit, and yeah, we try to, for the most part, be PC, but it's reality. I mean,
can you go a day without seeing Zach and Jeremy?
No.
Can you go a day without seeing me?
No. Or, Steve.
Steve. What about Scott, JHMDF?
I'm trying to go days without seeing him.
Oh, ooh, Scott. JHMDF Scott, I've got competition. Oh, but coming up in the comments, you got competition too, babe.
Oh.
And it's starting with Steve, actually. Troy, how you doing? Steve, how you doing? ABC Noise 2 makes reference to Raven's Gate having a new haunt this year, and how that I might be able to contact them and talk to Matt. Emerald Gypsy Heart responded to ABC Noise 2 saying that Matt's going through some personal stuff right now, so he may not be able to answer questions. Totally understand. Emerald Gypsy Heart, distinguished as an handsome silly man.
How you doing?
Sup? Ms. Loveseek is right. You are very motivated, but haha, punny Emerald, very punny. That's what she put. Someone to kick your butt as if it were, or as it were, is always nice. Also remember to look into an LLC. Oh, this is back on me again. Just in case something goes wrong, accident, fire, etc., bankruptcy, so that you don't lose your house, car, etc. Like losing my trucks would be a big deal, huh? But it would be a godsend. Please take them. But yes, LLC is definitely what I am going to be doing. Love the goatee and stache. You're a handsome duck, if Miss Loveseek doesn't say herself, and she is right.
There's your competition.
I don't think I have any competition.
Ooh, a rebuttal. Okay, Crazy Man Living. Can't wait till Keith moves in. It will be more interesting than Goatbusters.
What?
Ghostbusters?
Trying to say I'm not interesting? What?
Goatbusters. Okay, you need to explain yourself a little bit, because I'm like, no. Jeff Dunham. Remthal. Important comment here. he did what I asked you guys last night, asking to give me ideas for the different levels on what to give away. Tickets and VIP passes, definitely, maybe between the $150 to $200 range. For the $500 to $1,000 level, you could offer a daytime lights-on guided tour of the haunt led by me, along with tickets. Yeah, absolutely. In order for people to donate through those programs, we have to offer something that is tangible and appealing in order for that to happen, and also make an epic video describing what we're doing, being specific, and also having a lot of energy and passion about what we're doing. So, that's it, guys. Happy haunting?
Just had a little idea.
Oh.
You had this thing sitting here?
Yes.
I'm like, yeah, a total body could fit right in there.
Okay, well, that was a scary comment. Hopefully this one will not be.
Steve, for the zombie thing, do you have any inspiration from The Walking Dead? Because I watched that religiously, and I'm just wondering if you actually watch that and get some ideas from it, because I love that show. So just let me know.
Alright, so there you go. So, happy haunting, guys.
Happy hunting.
We'll see you tomorrow.
You want more? Come back for seconds tomorrow!